explanation for how or why something like that could happen.
No, but when you come out, against a good defense, against a good team, you have to be ready to play. And it starts in the week of practice. It starts in when you show up to the field. I've played these guys a couple times. I've played this scheme a lot, obviously. They've been good. They've stopped some of the best offenses in football, and they've had times where they've up and down, all this kind of stuff. But we saw the best version of it today. We actually felt that was going to happen, and so you got the mindset to come in and be ready for the physicality, the violent game that they want to play, and certain things. I thought that they were came out with more of that than we did as players.
Is there anything that you could put your finger on why that would happen?
No, me and Josh, we talk, and we're communicating throughout the game, throughout the week, all the time, figuring those things out, and him and I we'll sit down, we'll talk, as the leaders and all that kind of stuff, and figure that out and put our finger on it. But that's just embarrassing, we can't have that, that's that right there is embarrassing, and that should never happen, especially with the group of guys in that locker room. And it sucks that we went through it. It happened. You give them credit. Great defense, great scheme. The DA did a great job. Their players played hard. They did a great job. And so, we got to take a look at ourselves, though, and really check and see how we want to go into this next game.
What do you want the response to be?
Just more urgency. I think urgency is the word. Urgency in the meetings, in the walkthrough, competitive. There's nothing, no one's going to give you anything in this league, and I think that we as a whole are learning that. We learned that today, and you hope that's the last time, that's what you hope.
Are you surprised by the lack of urgency? And it's kind of been our team, kind of guys have been around, yourself included, so are you surprised the leaders didn't do a better job this week of getting the guys ready?
That's on us, 100%, Vic. If you look at somebody and see it, we got to say something, all that kind of stuff. But I think it was more of an awakening that, I thought we had a good week of practice, But now you go back and look at it and be like, now you really look at it and be like, was it as good as we thought it was? Did we come, or was it just the mindset of waking up this morning and coming out to the game, And we'll talk about that. We'll look at that. But it starts with us, 100%. We'll look at that and try and, as a whole, one thing I know about our team is that we've responded every time that there's been challenges. Every time that we've went through something, we respond the right way. We come to work the right way, and we have a great opportunity to be together all week, to do that. Not that you ever want to go through this, but if you have to, go through something like this, well, we're all together now, and so let's see what we can do this week.
I guess along those lines, you guys had a really demoralizing, lopsided loss last year before you went on the run that everyone remembers. Is there anything you guys learn from that or can take out of that to apply this year?
I think the guys that were here, we can as players, as coaches that were here, you want to apply those things. But Josh and everybody, they've been through so many things as well. I've talked to him many times about times they went out with how great their offense was for so many years and had a game like this or something like that, and what the response looked like. What things Tom did, things Julian did, things Gronk did. Things that those guys did throughout the week to make the team better. But it's going to be an amazing challenge to see how we respond as a team.
Can you recall any game at any level where your offense never crossed midfield, and how was the frustration level as it went on?
Well, it was very frustrating. Like I said, it's embarrassing. We're so much better than that, but we didn't earn that today. But you take a look at it, and you got a lot of guys that care a lot in that locker room that will be very self-critical, and I promise you, try and do better next week.
In some ways, Derek, does it help to be on the same coast here, staying over here to kind of shut out all the other noise and just focus on practice and getting back to what this thing can be?
I honestly think it is a good thing for our guys. We're going to be around each other. We're in the hotel. We're together. Hopefully, guys will get around each other. There's nothing else to do. There's nowhere to go. We're in the hotel. We're together. We're working. That's the only thing that's going to fix it, is doing all the things Josh is going to lay out for us in our plan, going forward this week. It's not going to just roll the ball out there and just be better. Heightened sense of urgency, competitive, really make practice competitive, really try and dominate when we get out there. and come in with the right mindset, this weekend here in 7 days.